Hello everybody, and what is going on? So today we are finally getting around to another exciting episode of Trip to the Thrift. But before we start, let's talk about this outfit for a minute. I kind of look like the cashier at a pawn shop. It's mad, it's mad. I've committed to the bit now. So yes, over the past week, I've been picking up some very, very nice thrift finds that I want to show you today. Of course, anything you see today, it will be on my Depop page at Rooksoon Rivals. So without further ado, let's jump into the first item of the day. Boom. It's a Hello Kitty plushie. It's a grail. Why did I buy this? As you all know, I start my trip to the thrifts with my strongest thrift find. Found her in the thrift store in a little toy bin. And just look at the back of this. You can actually open up her head. Creepy. Nice little Hello Kitty on the inside of this flap. And of course here you can see her brains and all of that. Let's just take it out of her skull. And this is basically what's inside her head. It's a house. Home sweet home. I assume those are her parents. It doesn't look as bad when you've got it up like this, but there we go. That was a weird start to Trip to the Thrift. Moving on to the next item. So the next item that we've got is another Hello Kitty. No, I'm joking. It's a vintage Tommy Hilfiger. Of course, for those of you who frequent my channel, I absolutely get gassed every single time I pick up vintage Tommy. Do you know how you can tell it's vintage Tommy? Vintage label. Educated. And now you are too. First thing that I like about the shirt is the only thing about the shirt is the Hilfiger graphic. Simple, clean, cracking a little bit. It's got a little marks at the bottom there, but I assume somebody painted in this. It's no biggie. Adds to the character and the authenticity. Used car salesman tactics. Quick close up of the shirt. Look at that. Hilfiger. Can't get more Hilfiger than the Hilfiger. There's not really much else to say. The back of it's got nothing going on. All the flex is at the front. Vintage Tommy Hilfiger. You're done though. Let's move on to the next item. Next t-shirt. Ask your mum about King of the Swingers. This was definitely one of my favorite finds of the day. Just because it says King of the Swingers. You know, little innuendo there for the over 18s. Jungle Book Tings classic graphic. It's a size double XL for maximum cozy boys. You could fit 2 people inside of this t-shirt. There's a selling point there somewhere, I don't know. There's a little bit of fade going on the side here, but you can't really complain. Vintage is vintage. It's a mixed bag. Quick close-up of the t-shirt. We got King of the Swingers. But again, one of my favorite t-shirts of the day. It's big, it's loud, it's in your face, it's low-key funny. I don't care if anybody else doesn't find it funny. I find it funny, but not funny enough to keep, so it's going on the Depop page. Next item. Vintage Fila striped polo shirt. If you have a job interview at Foot Locker, wear this shirt so you have to dress for your dream job. It's a little bit faded, but again, that's vintage for you. Low-key Fila logo on the pocket there. Big, thick stripes going all the way down. That's exactly how we like our stripes. Quick close-up of this absolute antique. Collar, short sleeves. Common indicators of the polo shirt. The Fila logo. Common indication of the Fila brand. Stripes going all the way down if you want to referee a match in the 90s. It's all very good stuff. Back of the shirt, even more stripes. It's a very loud shirt, even considering it's only got 2 colors in it. It's just the thickness of those lines. Hold tight, the Fila polo shirt. So the next item is something that I put up on my Instagram stories a couple of days ago, and it turned a couple of heads. I am of course talking about this vintage Disney World denim shirt. Smash that like button if you would absolutely bang this shirt, and then fight in the comment section to see who would bang this better. Bang as in where, by the way. Moving on to the shirt. So here we have all your beloved favorite Disney characters. You got Donald Duck, Pluto, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Goofy, and the Mickey Mouse logo just dotted around the shirt. Now when it comes to denim pieces, I very much like it when I see a uniqueness about it, and of course the embroidered characters in the shirt have really made it for me. Quick close-up of the shirt. Here you can see the characters in more detail. Personally, my favorite is Pluto and then Goofy. I absolutely love the personality of the shirt. It's absolutely mad. Looking at the back of the shirt, even more designs there just scattered about. It's a double XL as well, so you can be cozy boys and Disney boys. Shirt button technology, so you can have it buttoned up or unbuttoned. Truly, we are living in the future. So hold tight the Disney shirt. So the next item that we have is this Oshkosh Windbreaker. Yeah, it's a windbreaker. Or light jacket. So I'm really not that familiar with Oshkosh. All I know is that they're still around. They still make clothes. I think they might be a H&M kind of high street store. But I saw this in the charity shop and it just banged. It's very much got an 80s vibe to it. You could definitely rock some serious silver jewellery with this. Got some very striking colours. You've got the silver, you've got the red, you've got the blue. Those are the main three colors. On the inside of the jacket, you've got the mesh technology, you know. Once again, we are truly living in the future. Inside of the jacket there, just to see even more mesh. Zip up the ting, now you're protected in it. Quick close up of the jacket, silver, red zip, so you can find it. On the back, the blue panel. And of course, on the back, we've got a hidden compartment for where the hood should be. Of course, this jacket is for absolute mad lads, so hold tight the Oshkosh Windbreaker jacket. Mad. The next item that I got is a very surprising find because we have this Billionaire Boys Club sweater. It's actually in really good condition as well. The person who gave this to the charity shop did not wear it at all, in my opinion, or just took really good care of it. Here you have the big B on the front there. It's made of like a fleece material on top of the sweater, and on the back here you've got the Billionaire Boys logo, spaceman, astronaut. It's a very clean sweater if I do say so myself. Quick close up there, you can see the B and maybe a little bit of the detail of it. You can see the little fleece material there. The collar, I think, is the most interesting part of this piece. You can just tell a lot of detail has gone into that. And of course, you've got the Billionaires Boys Club extra large boys, cozy boys, baggy boys for life. And on the back, once again, the astronaut. It's a very cool piece. Reminds me of the mid-2000s, like mad. Hold tight this sweater. So the next item that I have to show you is this Helly, the Helly Hansen fleece. North Face's grittier older brother. This is definitely one of my favorite Helly Hansen pieces I've ever picked up for one simple reason. Look at that tactical pocket at the front of this fleece. You can put all sorts of stuff in here, like your important documents to go to your business meeting, a doctor's stethoscope, a high quality stainless steel spatula. The possibilities are endless. Now, I will admit, due to its age, it's fading a little bit, but it just adds to the character. Used car salesman mentality. But it's absolutely calm. Big Helly Hansen logo in the middle there. I love pieces that have a symmetrical logo in the center. It just makes a difference because you normally see, especially on sweaters, fleeces, jackets, that kind of thing, that all of the logos sort of lean to the right. So it's just nice to see them in the center. It just is. I can't explain why. Some very nice shoulder panels there to keep your shoulders protected from all of the elements. Fleece material to keep you super warm. Tactical pouch because you are not messing about. Hidden hoodie under the collar here. Another Helly logo there as well, just so they know. Quick close up, there we have the nice little collar, zip, quarter zip up, just in case you don't want to commit to a full zip up. The tactical pouch, and of course the back of the item again. You've got some buttons so you can button up the secret hoodie compartment. It's so calm. It's a size large as well, which makes it super tempting for me to keep. However, I have to pay rent and I'm not doing Patreon, so it's going on the Depot page. Moving on to the next item. You've got me started on jackets now. Yes, it's your fault. So here we have a No Fear jacket. Do you remember No Fear? No Fear was a brand that was never really too popular, but it was around in the mid-2000s. That's how I remember it. But they did make some interesting pieces, such as this one. This is like a proper winter's jacket. I think it's like a free riding jacket, so you'd like wear this in the snow in that. Nice fleece collar. Again, everything is quite central. Quarter zip up for those of you with commitment issues. Once again, of course, it wouldn't be a good jacket if it didn't have a pouch. Again, you can put all of your goods and services inside of this pouch. You've got a nice No Fear logo embroidered in the left-hand side. No central branding, so it loses points for that. However, on the inside of the jacket, you can put your MP3 player inside here so you can listen to music while you snowboard. Fam, do you remember MP3 players? Like, before iPhones, MP3 players were like the only way you could listen to music on the go if you didn't want to carry your actual CD collection with you. I'm showing my age, man, like enough about this. You've got a nice little mesh pocket on the other side as well. I can't really show it off too well here, but I assure you it's there. I'm not making it up. Quick close-up of the jacket. The disappointing side logo not in the center, but of course it makes up for it with the pouch. On the back here, you got more No Fear branding and of course a big No Fear ting there as well, just to let you know what this brand is really about. I can read No Fear like 10 different times on the front of this. Look at that. No Fear in the collar, No Fear on the arm, No Fear on the breast, No Fear on the button of the pouch. No Fear, never forget. Mad. Moving on to the next item. So the next item that we have is this jacket. I don't really know how to describe this jacket, but it's definitely something that you would see in a vintage market. You've got the old style pegs as buttons. It says it's Milan leatherware, so I'm guessing we've got some leather here. Actually, this is leather. What am I talking about? So it's like half leather, half fleece. You've got some very interesting patterns here. All in all, making it a very unique piece. I absolutely love the colors. Very striking, but beige at the same time, which is cool. Quick close up. Here we have the front of the jacket in all of its leathery goodness, the peg buttons, and of course the funky designs on the fleece there. And on the back here, the top of your back is protected with this leather, and of course even more fleece prints. Mad. Hold tight this jacket. Moving on to the next one. So this is actually going to be the last item of the day, and what we have here is a flannel Sherpa jacket. Full zip up, so you have to commit to it. It's a zip up jacket, there's nothing you can do about it, but this is definitely one of my favorite light jackets, I suppose you could call this, just because it's synonymous with so many different styles. A lot of cultures have adopted this style of jacket. Flannel, in my opinion, is very universal, and of course you've got the Sherpa insides there, so it keeps you cozy. Definition of cozy, boys. Just look at these fine checks on this flannel shirt, and on the back there the checks continue. The inside of the jacket is looking very cozy, especially in this cold weather in the UK at the moment. Something like this would be perfect, but I'm not trying to sell it to you, don't worry. It will be on the Depop page though. Quick close-up of this absolute mad lad. You've got a collar, you've got a zip, you've got checks, you've got Sherpa on the inside. What more could you want from a flannel zip up? It can't be done. It can't be done. You can't want anything more. This is the one. This is the one you need. So hold tight this flannel jacket. And that was everything that I have to show you for today's trip to the thrift. Now, of course, I do pick up more than 10 items when I go to a trip to the thrift. So on my Depop page at Rooks and Rivals, once again, you will find all of these items on there, and of course even more items that I haven't shown today. You might have seen them in my Instagram stories, but you can see them in all of its glory on that page. And I think that is everything. So if you like this video, then you can give it a nice little like. If you want to subscribe and see more of what I do, because I do a lot of fashion based stuff, lifestyle based stuff, and style based stuff, then you can, but by using a subscribe button that could be